Okay. See how things go. Hopefully a little less glitching with this too. Last time we were starting to get more of those visual issues with this particular emulator. Yeah, that's the word. Also, we finished our team with Drought. Okay, so we got Mr. A was switched onto the team. What do we have? Bubble and Water Pulse. Okay, and Harpalus we taught Sir. More or less just gonna be our HM person, Pokemon, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah. So last time we more or less finished the gym. I think we got all the way to the gym leader and then just... I ran out of time. Which, I don't really run out of time, I'm just too tired to keep going. So, let us go through here real quick. If there's anything that way. Okay, so we don't really need to switch train for a gym leader. I don't think that's the best idea. So we're gonna start with Hiranaki. See how that goes. It's good of you to come. Here in Ecruteak City, Pokemon have long been revered. It's said that a rainbow-hued Pokemon will come down to appear before a truly powerful trainer. Not in this game, he won't. Maybe he does, I don't remember. I believe that tale, so I've secretly trained here all my life. As a result, I can now see what others cannot. I see a shadow of the person who will make that Pokemon appear. Believe that person is me. You're gonna help me reach that level. Yeah, sure. I don't know about that. Okay, buddy, what do we got? Morty. Victory. Okay, this might have been a not great choice. You do have Wing Attack. What does he have for attacks, though? He has a Grass move on his phone. Super Fang always does half HP. Not as dangerous as Dragon Rage. I ended up running into one of the trainers in the gym had a Pokemon at Dragon Rage and knocked the whoa, what the fudge? Okay. So between Super Fang and Flamethrower, we're gonna have a fun time here. Let's do a Super Potion ourselves. See if we can do this without switching in and out. I feel like we should be able to. As long as he spams Flamethrower, I'm kind of screwed. Does 30 damage on the dot. This is also the first gym where the leaders can start throwing potions. So... Okay. This might be good. If it drops to 30... Okay, 33, not 32. So then, all we have to hope for is that he either stays... Oh, he's dead anyway. We're good. I was gonna say, stays using Flamethrower or switches to Super Fang. He'd still be okay. As long as it doesn't crit. Or Terra. Grass Pokemon. What the hell, dude? Do I have a fire move on you? I think Eevee was the only one on fire move. Hey, you got nothing for this. You're just a fire Pokemon. Eevee should have Flame Wheel? Flame Wheel. Yeah. Okay, Eevee, you're up. See, I really like normal Pokemon for this, just because I only really have a weakness to fighting, so I don't have to worry as much about them getting crit. Or not crit, but super effective hits. Much more workaroundable. Whatever you wanna, whatever word you feel works for that. I don't know the right word because English. Downside, Apom, Ambipom isn't exactly a strong super special attack user. So does not help me that much. It's a lot of experience though. Charmeleon. I don't think I have anything for that. You certainly don't. I mean, both of my low levels have water, but that's not going to help me here. Okay, I got nothing specifically for Charmeleon. Let's leave EB out and see if we can figure out what attacks he has, or just have EB finish him. We're going to heal though. So let's throw another super potion. I might have to buy some of those. Force Palm. You actually have a fighting move. Out of all the chances. Okay, we should switch. Let's go little Albelz. Toxic. Okay, we got poison. I mean, I do have antidotes because poison was one of my huge concerns with Pokemon dying when I'm not doing anything. Charizard doesn't have a stronger special or normal attack. Not big difference, but stronger special for sure. 70, 60. It's kind of irrelevant which one I use. Vital Throw. They attack first, but it can't miss. Shockwave can't miss. Karate Chop can miss, but I crit and low damage. I should go faster, so we're just gonna stick with Shockwave. I think the 10 extra special attack over my normal attack should make it. Okay, that's not good. Psywave. Psywave worries me. The Psywave, if I recall, is one of those attacks that unfortunately deals random damage. I'm pretty sure it has a range, but I don't know what determines the range. I feel like it's level. Damn right, Pokemans. Okay, so his Psywave can hit for a crap ton. That's not good. Can also hit for virtually nothing. One or the other. Let's see what Vital Throw can do damage-wise. Oh, I hate this Psywave crap. It's not much. Ugh. I don't have any more. Oranberry is 10, right? 10. Oranberry is garbage. What's an energy root? 200, but it's gonna lower his happiness. I mean, I don't give a damn for happiness. Okay, this is one of them, situations. So he has Toxic, he has Psywave, and he had Force Palm. I don't know what his fourth move is, but he has a Fighting Psychic status. See if Cornman can handle this one. Okay, Psywave missed. Okay. Can we put you to sleep? Mud Bomb. Ground move. I don't care about ground. Come on. Okay, we got him asleep though. Progress. Beedrill doesn't count as a flying, does he? Oops. Bug poison. Hate you, Beedrill. So So Aerial Ace doesn't have any bonus to it, but it probably is still my best choice here, because Grass and Fire ain't gonna do not here. How you doing, Jay? Okay, he's awake. So he's doing what, like 18? Am I gonna go? He goes first, right? He outspeeds me. I'm doing okay. Should just go for the kill, not even sleep. Oh my god. 1 hit point. Oh, that's terrifying. What brought on Pokemon? I was looking for a game that I can save like any time I want. And this was definitely one of the top options, and I wanted to do this for a while. Do a randomizer or a Nuzlocke, and I just kind of put both into one. So randomized Pokemon gyms and all that stuff, in addition to 1 Pokemon per route, and then if they die, it's permanent. Or, not per route, I'm doing 1 per location. So, what do you call it, like dungeons and caves and stuff also count. Ear Slash. Can make them flinch. It's a special. Familiar with Nuzlocke. It's all good, it's all good. Some people aren't, so I just feel... Oh, you did a Soul Silver one? Sweet. It's like, I want to, but Eevee, I don't think Ambipom has, and he's not a big special attacker, is he? So I kind of like all these ones better being physicals. We'll skip out on Air Slash. Shuckle. Shuckle. Okay, I think Garanaki has a fighting move. Karate Chop. Okay, Garanaki, you can do it. I like the randomized part just because it kind of puts a twist on it, even though most people kind of know what Pokemon they want in general. Fighting's not good against Bug, is it? I messed that up. Pretty sure Cornbin, he has a, well, Grass isn't good against Bug either though, right? What's Shuckle's weakness? Does he have? I feel like he should have a weakness, but it can't. Water would be good, right? He is Rock though. Rock is good against Rock? Or just Water? I don't got Water. I don't think I have a Rock move either. I mean, I have the Water move, but it's on... That sucks. Yeah, so we don't have weakness coverage on this one. We're gonna have to wing it. Well, Garanaki stays in then. Yeah, I'll probably get Sword and Shield. Although... I have not played a full Pokemon game since Ruby Sapphire. Whichever one was before Black and White, I stopped playing at those ones. I mean, I still buy the games, so I have them, but I couldn't get into it. I tried X and Y, and I couldn't get all the way through to the end. I think I'm just getting old. Special attack. Okay, well my attacks are physical, so that's fine. That does nothing if it doesn't hit. fairly new experience. Yeah. I mean, I've played them, but I didn't get far. Same type as one of its moves. So it's either gonna switch me to normal, flying, or fighting. Nah, none of that's gonna help me here. Just keep chopping at him. Like, I never got endgame for him, but I've definitely done a few gyms. Or in... Was it X and Y that had the, what the hell was it? You had to do, like, the island challenge things or whatever. Maybe that was a different one. That was Sun and Moon, wasn't it? I don't know. Fury swipes. That's a garbage move. Yeah, I think I got through like one of them, the one with the Raticates. And then I'm like done. Or it might not have been Raticate, I don't even remember. Oh my god. Damn right, the first totem. I was kicking it. Oh my god, it's this dude healing a Shuckle. This is gonna take forever. I mean, I wouldn't say destroying. He's just stalling out like crazy. I'm gonna wipe. Listen. I legit last stream, I thought I was gonna be done in this. So we ran into one of the trainers for this gym, had a Pokemon that knew Dragon Rage. That scared the hell out of me. I actually lost 2 of the Pokemon of my dead ones on there last stream because of that. I was not expecting it, and it screwed me over big time. Because I don't think I have a single Pokemon at this point that can survive even 2 hits. Most of them could survive 1, but it screwed me over. Dragon Rage at level 9. Sweet. Wait, one that you were, like it was yours? Or if it was it one that you were fighting? Oh, you were fighting it. What's up, Whoopie-doo? Hey, Nopey. Toxic. I will drop conversion for Toxic. I'm not worried about that. Character was laying dead on the floor the entire time. What's up, Misfit? It's 4 badges. Not too shabby. Oh, and we can use Surf now. Shadow Ball TM. Head for Olivine City. Cool. We'll do that. We just step off and go to the entrance, right? Sweet. Most politest hello I've ever seen from this vet. He didn't say hello, he said good day, mate. He's Australian. Mom spent my money again. Damn. So I actually got into an argument with someone because you guys keep confusing me because you guys use the word mate all the time, right? And everyone's like, oh, so you talk to Australians? I'm like, no. No, apparently it's a big thing in England where people sit there and they'll just say mate all the time. I don't get it. You know, I've never streamed Marbles before. I downloaded it, did not stream it, ever. Man, you gotta stop using those words, man. Make me have to click approve every time. Sell out like you do. Yeah, but see, I feel like marbles would not be my go-to thing. I gotta heal too. He didn't get far without Misfit. Actually, hold on, did we? Curious if we've used... I don't think I've named one after Misfit yet. I think that means he's gonna get the next one. See, we have Rose, we got Halimar, Dimmadog, we had Whoopie-Doo, Bearfax, Aries, we had Jay.
Subway 90 bonus 9 more like Dick Fit.
Appreciate the bits, man. Aranaki, Cornman, Mr. A, EB, Purpleus. Yeah, Misfit gets next one. I don't know who it's gonna be, but we gotta find a Pokemon. Appreciate the bits, guys. I don't think on this route we've caught anything yet. Double check. Route 38, we got nothing. First Pokemon we see. Let's do it. Sure. Masquerade. Is that like a water bug or something like that? I'll admit I have no idea what type this has. I also don't want to kill it. Well, we ain't killing it that way. First ugly Pokemon? It's not an ugly Pokemon. What are you talking about? It's beautiful. It's also killing me. And it confuses itself. Good, good. That's fantastic. Alright. Misfits are complicated. Okay, so let's add that one into the reserves. Anyone know what number Masquerade is? I ain't got a damn clue. I feel like this one's outside of my like first 300 knowledge. Legit can't find it. Seriously, what number is this thing? I'll have to Google this. I don't see it in here. Google real quick. National number 284. Wait, really? 284, okay, never mind. He was really bad at this. There should be one I know. I don't know. Okay, well, got it. And I need to heal. Let's actually throw Mr. A in the first one again so we can start trying to boost his level a bit. He's a trainer, I'm sure, right? Sailor Harry has a Poliwrath. It's a good Pokemon right there. Half HP, it's not too bad. Nice. You only had one Pokemon. Even easier. I don't know who this kid is, but I'm gonna beat him up. Or her up. Not sure. It's a her. Dana. Okay. Okay. Grass water, I think he is, so flying would be a good idea. Hornman has aerial ace, that should be good. Thundershock. Yeah, okay, it's not super effective, because we're not actually a flying Pokemon. We just have wings. I'm so salty about Beedrill not being a flying type. Any other situation, I'd be okay with it, because he's on my team. Duskull, Ghost, Dark, maybe? No, I don't think it's Dark, actually. I think it's just Dusclops. This one shouldn't matter. Duskull's not going to be worth a lot of experience. There's no real reason to do a switch train. We'll just leave out Hornbin and just... Beedrill's another one, probably just benefits from physical attacks, right? What's Trick Room do? Twisted Dimensions. I don't even know what that means. Me and my extensive Pokemon knowledge of like 7 games. Super Fang, that's not good. Okay, never mind. Duskull was decent experience. I figured a first evolution wasn't going to be that good. You're not getting my number, lady. Beat up a girl and she asks for your phone number, guys. Just remember that. I'll beat up a girl's Pokemon and she asks for your phone number. Life is weird. Chad. I hate Chad. And his Drifloon. Flying type, technically, right? Well, Albelz has some lightning attack. electric. Oh, I said lightning. Acupressure. Speed sharply grows. Okay, let's keep speeding up. That's fine. I'll go second. I'm cool with that. Kick his butt going second. That's what we'll do. Damn. Dude's got some hefty HP, doesn't he? Thunderfang. See, Thunderfang's physical, though, right? I mean, I'd much rather have that over Wake Up Slap. But Drowsy, I believe, is a special attacker. I just doubt that he's gonna learn any kind of... What is I don't want your phone number. Well, you know what? Chad sounds cool. We'll get Chad's phone number. Sup, Chad? Damn it. One step in the grass. Nidorino. I mean... I don't think that would have been a good option over Masquerain anyway. Just because I would be super concerned... Oh. Not concerned, but I don't think we would actually be able to get a Moonstone with items being randomized as well. Ha! Fire Spin. Good luck, buddy. Shit. Oh, I thought I clicked something. Really? I can't escape? Is it just... It's an ability. Okay. It's gotta be. Stop clicking run. My bad, guys. My bad. Guess we just go Shockwave? I don't know. He's poison, isn't he? I got nothing for that. I need one of my guys to learn. Dude, if my Charizard learned a friggin' Psychic move, that would be so cool. That would be so cool. Then he learns something like Confusion, and I'm just super pissed. Also, he got a lucky copy in that Shockwave. Now I'm gonna give my friggin'... I give this guy another anti-electric berry. We're about to level up though, that's always a plus. Okay, where's our berries? Oh god, which one was the electric that says over there? Electric resistance, this one. Not use. What? Can you even use those? How would that work? I feel like that's not a thing. Do I have one for... I did have grass, right? Why is Garanaki not holding one of those? I don't want him getting hit by grass moves again. Actually, it might have disappeared with that Masquerain that had Petal Dance. I forgot. Valerie. Wurmple. Man, Valerie, you letting us down with your worms. Nah, let's not try it. Who has fire? EBS fire or fire wheel? Fire wheel? That one. EB's got fire something. Lucky champ. Shielded the foe from crits. I don't need a crit to kick your butt. You worm. One shot. What else you got there? Come on. Bring it on. Bulbasaur. I'll fight a Bulbasaur. Fight all the Bulbasaurs. My man Eevee. Yeah, I need to find a Pokemon Center soon. Damn. So close. so close to being out of the grass. I think we can run from this thing now. We're 15. Intimidate. Ew. Damn. I mean, pedal dance won't do it that much to me. Oh my, oh, crit, no. Oh no. Almost lost another one. Them randomized crits. Good. Okay, so is this a city? This is just an item. Leads me back to the city I came from, though. We can still heal. We need to. So normal silver games. Next up would be we would run to the lighthouse with what's her name, the one with the Steelix. But she wouldn't fight us until we got the potion or something like that for the Ampharos. That's like keeping the lighthouse up, and then we have to go across the water to the fighting water gym guy, dude that's got a polyrath normally. You know what? We never checked what Misfits' attacks were. Let's take a look real quick. I'm curious. Rindoberry. Oh, whoops! I'm on the. This is the dead group. Supposed to go in reserves. Yeah. What do you have? Encore, pedal dance, natural gift, defog. That sounds horrible. I don't know what any of those are. Hold on. Keep using only the move it last used for 3 to 7 turns. Pedal dance is just kind of thrash, but with grass. Attack using its held berry. I feel like does it consume the berry too? Because that'd be rough. Reduces the foe's evasion stat. Also removes spikes like screen, etc. Maybe if it really came down to it later on, but I don't think we're going to be utilizing Misfit just yet. Okay, so what about? Don't you normally have to fight like the Eon Sisters or whatever? Isn't that a thing we normally do? Probably not. It used to be a thing, I just don't know where. Unless they're just in a random house. And not in that one. It's a Pokemon Center. There's nothing up here. What about... That's not... There's no doors. There's no doors on these houses. What the hell, people? How you live your life without a door? Who are you? This happened when I was young. The sky suddenly turned black. Giant flying Pokemon was blocking out the sun. It was like a bird and like a dragon. You liar. Is there really a Pokemon that big? Have you seen Snorlax? What is the sign? Oh, it's just a map. It's a weird spot for a map. Okay, so there's no Eon Sisters, I guess. It got replaced by that weird dance theater. It's lame. Okay, so let's go back to where we were. Way over here. I keep going west. Oh, look at that. I spy an item. Aw, oh, come on. We could have had a Gardevoir. Aw, oh, man. I don't think I could... It was such good experience if I could beat a Gardevoir. What's up, Justice? You can't return. I haven't attacked you yet. Or no, that's the one that's off the trainer's hat. You don't have a trainer. How you do that? Is it off of the trainer's happiness, or is it just the Pokemon? Pokemon's not happy. Kill it. put it out of its misery. Okay, no, Thunderfang was way stronger. How you doing, Justice? That one scared me. I think we're still okay. We can survive this magical leaf stuff. At least one more time. I'd love for Mr. A to get all the experience here. I don't think, unless I use some potions, that he will. Did 9 damage that time. Do we take the chance and see if Gardevoir will crit? Or do we just heal and be safe? I mean, I have a lot of... Oh, I did 2 potions. We have 2 potions. Played a lot of Super Metroid. Oh, the Super Nintendo. Really liking it, huh? Why you switch back to return? It does no damage. This is Gardevoir. Gardevoir needs a trainer. Making good progress. Awesome. Glad to hear it's going well. No. So close. Masquerade. And switch. Yeah, the Super Nintendo app thing they have on there, though. Hey, we actually ran. Okay, that's not where the item is. Oh wait, before we leave, we need to mark this on our map. Hold on. So, this route, 38. Pokemon. We got was Masquerade. That's gonna be the next one, isn't it? Yeah, it's the next one. It's always in Pokemon 2, isn't it? Should have just checked that first, to be honest. Okay, so our Pokemon for that route was Masquerade. And we got Route 39 coming up. Who are you? Ooh! What you are holding is what they call Pokedex. I haven't seen one in ages. I'm Alba. Used to run a Safari Zone in Fuchsia City. It was becoming out of date with new entertainment options coming out. I decided to go overseas to learn the newest technology and open a state-of-the-art Safari Zone in Cyanwood. It may be more than a coincidence that we are chatting. Why don't we register each other's numbers in the Pokegear? Give you a call once the Safari Zone is open before anyone else. I mean, I'm not going to utilize a Safari Zone in this game, but for fun. I mean, who knows? There could be like a really good, what do you call it? Really good like Pokemon for experience there that we can farm out. Maybe if there's like a third evolution or maybe a legendary, something that gives like a crap ton of experience, I could totally use that. But I don't think... I think I have legendaries turned off for encounters. Milk tank ain't giving me milk no more. This here farm's got famous milk. Not no more, it don't. Apparently. Most everyone wants a drink. It'll give me lots of milk if I feed it lots of berries, I reckon. Oh, you're gonna eat all my berries, aren't you? Oh, this is the part where we feed the cows. Did we get anything out of this? I forget. How do I feed this milk tank? Milk tank? Moo Moo. She needs orange berries. I have like one orange berry. You're gonna make me feed my only orange berry? Man, damn kids. Ian's calling. I was gonna say Ian. Ian, you know, I've learned a lot from watching you battle. You've watched me battle once. Oh, this dude? This jerk's got a Rayquaza. What a little snot. It's growing stronger. Man, don't threaten me with that shit. Beat you once, I'll beat you up again. Moo Moo. I have an orange berry. I don't have any more orange berries. Stop eating my berries, you cow. Milk tank looks sad. No! Anything but that. Don't look sad. Moo! What's this? Taunt. Who the hell uses taunt? What is taunt anyway in this game? Just force them to use the same move over and over or something like that? Probably not. That's just what it sounds like it would do. You're a trainer. You are a trainer. Nelson Trico. Oh, baby Trico. You ain't beating no Trico, buddy. We go Cornbin again? Wait, when did... Oh, we went back to heal, yeah. Yeah, Cornbin's got this. Should be easy. Chatter. Chatter? Don't talk to me, that hurts. Wait, what? That moment when the talk is so painful. Spindo. I have Pokemon fighting attacks. I have a lot of Pokemon fighting attacks. There was a point when my whole team had fighting attacks. Dude, I have a Ditto. I have a Ditto that only knows high jump kick. That was the randomized move it gave a Ditto. And you know what? He'll never learn a new move, so that's all he's got forever. I stuck him in the daycare because I didn't know what else to do with him. I mean, it's what you do with a Ditto normally anyway. I'm not going to be breeding any Pokemon, but... It was just like, you know... Stop slapping me. Spindo's got some good aim. Oh, Spindo was like... wasted the whole time. Nelson! Wait, that's not what it was. It was Wilson. My bad. My bad. I ruined it. How about a Pokemon battle? That's not what a sailor sounds like. Like a... I don't know what that was. It was like a farmer. Generic TV movie farmer. South. Go back. I don't have Psychic. He's just flying poison, right? We got this. Golbat ain't standing a chance. That was a missed ball anyway. Is that a water move or is that just normal? Anyone out there know? Clearly ain't water, otherwise it would have been a crit. Or not crit, super effective. Would have done more. Just sounds mist, you know, moisture. It sounds like it should be a water attack. Level up. Yeah, go Albelz. Ain't learning nothing. Jinx. Okay, so I'm gonna do the... Jinx should be decent experience, right? Maybe? We'll switch in and out. But we just need a fire move. Should be fine for this, so... Switch to Eevee, probably. Actually, Cornbin's got a Fire Fang or something. Pain Split. How you got less HP than me? Well, Jinx never did have a lot, did she? Don't Pain Split again. I'm dead. I felt your pain. I'll die. Oh wow, that was almost 600 experience. Hell yeah, Jinx is worth it. Sharpedo. Okay, we can do that. We're gonna keep switching to Mr. Oh. And I just threw my iPad on the floor. I didn't do it, guys, I swear. Probably throw Albelz back out. Electric, best option. I think, maybe. Will-O-Wisp. Ha! Your burn does nothing to me. Oh, that was over 300 each. That's a good experience. Oh, fight that guy again. Yo, Eugene! You next. Bring it on. Come on, guy. Is it okay to brag about my Pokemon? Randomized, so I'm not too sure about that. You have one Pokemon, apart from the Pichu. Oh, it's a... Oh. That is the most appropriate randomized Pokemon ever for that character. That is very... I don't have a ground move. I don't... Eevee might be my best option here. I don't really have anything specifically to beat a Raichu. So... I didn't read it. What did he use? Wasn't looking. Play back, hold on. Sky it. No. Okay, I can... I'm okay with that. Sky attack away, my man. It's a good thing we didn't go to Cornbin. That would've killed us. You got a guy wearing a Pikachu shirt with a Pichu on his back. I don't want your phone number. I don't wanna... Raichu isn't something that I care for him to call me back and fight again. I don't think it's worth it. Can I run a 3DS emulator on my PC? Yes. Yes, I can. I have Citra. I just don't have any ROMs for it. I haven't looked into how to... So I know there's a way, if you hack a 3DS, to utilize SD cards to port ROMs from the game cartridge itself onto the PC. I don't know how to do that as of this point. Scroopy's ice, right? Maybe? I don't know what type he is. Honestly, he's like ice dark. This is getting into like that generation I'm not too sure about. That's what I'm wearing, having Mudbound. Will the quality look perfect? Not quite. So Citra, among other emulators, have not perfected it. A lot of games are in a situation where they're playable. But to be fair, there's still issues with N64 emulators, PlayStation 2, even Dolphin for GameCube and all that stuff has a lot of issues still at this point. I don't think any emulator's ever going to be perfect, but they do a very decent job. Like, this emulator still messes up too. This is just a Game Boy Advance game. Gym leader is here, taking care of a sick Pokemon at the lighthouse. Oh good, we're not fighting him. How about a good Sega Saturn emulator? Oh, how about a Sega? I'm sure they exist. I've never specifically looked for one. I've never had a Sega Saturn, so I don't know any games on it, so it never came up as far as finding one. I can try and take a look over the weekend maybe and see if I can track something down for you. Who's this guy? Who are you? Why are you wearing overalls? They're all weird, I don't like them. Okay, so... Oh, we have new routes. We can't catch any Pokemon in Olivine, right? There's nothing... Are there Pokemon in the lighthouse? I can't remember. Lighthouse has its own location. Gotta be random encounters there, right? Maybe? Okay, well... Oh wait, we never caught a Pokemon on Route 39, did we? Oh, crap. What was the first Pokemon we encountered on 39? Shit. I'll have to check the playback. And then we'll just kind of re-encounter that Pokemon and try. That sucks. I wasn't paying attention. This is the lighthouse, right? Yeah. take the elevator to the top? Wow, I didn't even know you could do this. I thought you were supposed to fight through the whole lighthouse. They had an elevator this whole time? Ampharos! Ampharos is so cool. Hyper Potion. Oh, I have to climb up. Okay. The elevator's just to get back down. I have to go up from that ladder. That's a really stupid design. Why would you put the lock on the inside of the top floor room thing? I don't know. It just seems weird. Guess we're walking. Are you a trainer? They'll train at the lighthouse. Really? Fight me, guy. Fight me. Yeah, this is no place for playing. I'm gonna say for praying. It's definitely not a place for praying either. Alfred, what? Mighty Yenna. Fighting attacks. Oh, we got this one in the bag. Easy. Which fighting do we use? Garanaki. I just want to level Garanaki up a bit more. He's starting to fall behind as far as my like top 4 guys. Power Gem. Is that I don't even know what element that is or what type of element. Oh well. Oh, that was weak. That was weak. Garanaki's got to learn a ground move. That would be amazing. I know I've mentioned it before, but I've never used the Sand Slash before. Played a lot of Pokemon games. I've played the originals a lot, so as far as Red, Blue, Yellow. Played them a lot, and I've never used a Sand Slash. Level 18 Signal Beam, that's bug, right? But it's a special bug move. Yeah. May also confuse. Okay, okay. Nature power. That is... makes the use of nature's power. I'm too lazy to learn what that does properly. So we're just gonna get rid of it. Like, I'm sure there's certain locations you could probably abuse stuff with, and I just... Not me. Mom, bought something with my money again. Hate you, Mom. Stop. Stop spending my money. I beat up friggin' adults for that money. Adult Pokemon. And kids. I just beat up Pokemon for money. You leave me alone. Manter. Okay, grass. I do have grass attacks. We got this one. Grass is Cornbin, I think. Cornbin had leaf power with that was it. I was gonna say leaf blade. Oi. Crit. Take that, you HP tank of an electric water Pokemon, you. Flail. Oh god, that does damage based on how much he's missing right now. Oh god. I should have just went Aerial Ace, to be fair, because he lowered my accuracy. That was probably a dumb move on my part if that had missed. That would have been a sad way to lose a Pokemon. Seismic. Oh yeah, because we need more fighting attacks on this team. Cathedral is physical. How much does Seismic do? Power is equal to the user's level. So what, it does 22 damage? Oh, screw that. I assume there's a calculation involved. It's not just straight pure level damage, but I am too lazy to find out. Okay, so let's Quagslayer is another one where we can just get away with the grass move. Let's do the same switch in and out. Kinda concerned though because Cornbin's low on HP, so let's throw a super potion at Cornbin to ensure he lives. Because Mr. Ace should be able to survive from one hit. Of course he has a dark attack. But you're Quagslayer, that's fine. Quagsire, you can't do damage. Don't worry about that. Lava. How do you switch your attack that fast? Of course. Of course. Do I try it? Like, weakened, he did what, like 15? From the berry? So maybe 30 damage without the berry? If I don't kill him with one power whip? Oh my god. Oh, he's using a bug move. What a dumbass. I mean, what? Crit. Oh, of course. Of course. Holy balls, this Quagsire. So he has fire, he has dark, bug. Eevee should be okay? Eevee doesn't have a move to kill him, but... Okay. Could've went with little Albelz, and that Aqua Tail would've sucked. I'm glad we went this route. Aqua Tail still sucks, though. Stop doing that. How? How do you do so much damage with this man? Killing me. Killing me. Literally. This Quagsire is brutal, man. I'm not losing a Pokemon to Quagsire. That's not happening. Okay, I'm cool with that. Do another one of those Dark Pulses. Do I like the Secret Mana remake? I have not played it. I've never played a Mana game or Secret game. I'm not sure which one they're referred to as. I know there's a series behind it, kind of, but I have not played any of them. I genuinely have to heal after that fight. Stop asking my phone number, man. Quagsire sucks. I ain't fighting you ever again, guy. This is evil. That Quagsire was brutal. Can you heal me? No, you're just a lighthouse talking person. Feel like... How much money do we have? We have 25 grand. Okay. Okay. Touch card to flip. How do I touch the card? That's lame. Oh, we can draw a signature. Trials of Mana remake too. I mean, it's definitely, from what I've seen, I'm sure I would enjoy it. I like the old pixel style RPG stuff. I'm cool with it. The newer ones that make me wander around forever that I can't stand. Colbur berries. What's a Colbur berry? Bet you it reduces ice type. That sounds cold. Dark. Okay, well, I can give that to Mr. A. What is he holding? Cassid berry. What's a Cassid berry? Let's go back. Ghost. Ghost and Dark, okay. They're both kind of options. Oh, Albelz has one. Cornbin, we need fire resistance. Do I have any more of those? I probably used all the Aka berries. Never played Chrono Trigger either. But yeah, along those lines. Because Chrono Trigger, I've seen parts of them. I've never played the full thing. I've definitely seen parts of Chrono Trigger before, though. Buy a couple more Great Balls as well. I don't want to spend all my money yet, though. I say that, but we have, like, a lot. We haven't necessarily died yet, so there really isn't any issue with me spending extra money. Dragon Quest 8 on iOS? On mobile? How much do they charge for it? Or is it a free app? Or do you mean just like through a mobile emulator type thing? Who's this guy? He looks weird. Let's beat him up. And his Pokemon. Bird Keeper, Theo. Is Bug good against Dark? Why do I feel like Bug was good against Dark? Hell yeah. Mr. A's getting good now. Kill him with Bubble. Like the best they are. Best Pokemon, kill with Bubble. Almost there. Rock, water, I believe. I need grass. Cornbin again. I use Cornbin way too much. I'm shocked he's not a higher level than he is. Swing. So he's level 19. Flygon, that's some nice experience. What killed Dragon? Is he Dragon Ground? I can't remember if he's ground flying or dragon ground. He's ground flying, water pulse should be good. If he's part dragon, I'm kind of screwed. Also, we are getting so lucky with some of these type advantage berries. Or the like, whatever it is, the super effective. Okay, so he's gotta be part dragon then, unless flying isn't good against water. I know he's ground. Like 99% sure he's ground. So there's still a chance he's not. Grass isn't weak to dragon, right? Power trick? Switched attack and defense. Okay. I'll take it. Power Whip did enough for me to justify that. Almost like I knew what I was doing. Silcoon. Anyone can beat a Silcoon. In a normal game. I mean, Silcoon's not going to be a lot of experience. You'll leave out Cornbin. Aerial Ace should be fine. There's no reason to switch when we're gonna get what, like 150 experience total? 230, okay. Still would have been a little over 100 each. Nuzlocke. He's part grass, I just don't know what the other type is. Just keep Cornbin out. I don't know about switching for that. I feel like Nuzlocke will be decent experience, but I don't know if I want to bother switching. 450, okay, probably wouldn't have been worth it. I mean, Mr. A's getting to the point where he can kind of fend for himself. What do you want, Wade? Pokemon growing, grew built, Pseudo especially. Okay, I'm fine. Whatever guy. We got 2 more trainers. I won't lie, I hope they go back to the old style, where you're just doing a bunch of dungeons and all that. Like, I see the reason people enjoy, what do you call it? Like the trials and all that, the endless exploration and all that, and I don't care for it. What does Snatch do? What is he doing? I don't understand this auxiliary. I'm very confused. Level 20 though. Mr. A. He is almost a full team member now. But yeah, I do hope Zelda goes back to its old style. I don't like the temporary weapon stuff. I don't like so much. I don't like about Breath of the Wild. The remake Skyward Sword. Do you think it's coming out for the Switch? Because that is a game that I want to play, that I really hope is going to be remade on the Switch. I would be so happy for that. It is Vaporeon. It better give me so much experience. Mr. A, don't miss. Anniversary 2021. Okay. Mom spent my money again. Bought a useful item while shopping, you son of a pup. I'm really getting sick of Mom. I better go back home and she's gonna have like a bajillion dollars or I'm gonna be so upset. Jasmine's the gym leader, don't get in my way. I know who Jasmine is. Honey. See, I really love Majora's Mask. I don't know if I want to see a remake, though, or an HD. Like, I liked it for what it was. Even the 3DS remake that they did. Not really a remake. Well, I guess it kind of is a remake. They did change parts of the game. It wasn't just graphic updating. I just don't like it. I like my original. So I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence because of this whole Final Fantasy VII thing, where people are changing up how everything looks and plays. And granted, I'm not trying to make enemies. I'm not a huge fan of Final Fantasy VII to begin with. I've played it. I've beaten it. I don't think I saw any great significance to it. Zelda 2 remake. I don't know. I don't really have an opinion toward that one, I don't think. Zelda 2 was one of those games where I never beat it. I've never beaten Zelda 2. I don't know how to beat Zelda 2. My memories of that game was literally just sitting there running around trying to grow levels and not understanding the purpose of the game itself. It was weird. It was definitely weird for me. But I can honestly say I don't think I've ever seen the end of Zelda 2. I'm gonna go heal real quick, by the way. And we'll climb back up this lighthouse and get a little further. I'm just worried about Mr. A dying, because he's to the point where he's fighting on his own, so We're getting there. We are getting there. We're making that progress. But yeah, I mean, Zelda 2 remake. I think I'm okay with it. I would give it a shot. I'm sure there's people out there that have feelings similar to how I feel about Majora's Mask that would not want a remake. People who really like the original Zelda 2. I don't know. I would probably give that one more of a shot than a Majora's Mask remake, but at the same time, Majora's Mask, even if they remade it, I would probably buy it and play it. Where do I go from here? This floor had a doorway? Yeah, okay. I knew one of the floors had a doorway on the side. Did I just fall? Apparently I just fell. Item! Why do I not remember this? Blue flute. Oh, dude, we got flutes. What does that one get rid of? This one? No. Where would flutes be? Flute, found it. Awakens. Okay. So we have all the awakenings we could ever want now. Nice. Infinite Awakenings. What's that map of? She won't even smile at you. Jasmine, you snot. Don't be that way to Kent. Kent Mansley. Anyone knows what movie the name Kent Mansley is from? Do you get so many bonus points? Because that movie was so awesome. Sure that name exists multiple times though, so you gotta think of the right movie that I know it from. Have Thunder Fang, right? Yeah. Sure, let's keep fighting. Oh no! I clicked Water Pulse. My bad. Confused? Water Pulse could confuse, right? We hope for confuse. Not get confused. Twister, dragon moves. Ooh. Did nothing. That done did nothing. Starmie, you lose. I say that as I can't deal damage. We gonna switch out. I don't think Starmie used a water move yet. Arrow Blast. Oh, I am so glad I switched out. That would have hurt. Freaking hell. Forget it, we're playing Soul Silver. You don't gotta give everyone Arrow Blast. That's like the third Pokemon I think we've ran into that had that move. Tiny mushroom. That's what she said. What is this? Oh, it's just a map. What do I need a map for? Listen here, Dora. I don't care about Joe's stinking map. Dennis! Aaron. Oh, shit. I got Fire Punch now, right? Yeah. What now, Aaron? Okay, so how many people call him Aaron versus Aaron? Also, if this kills me. Holy crap, this here. So note to self, we have Fire Punch, but a Drowsy can't use that for garbage. Aaron's weak to water? Possibly fighting? Fighting? Maybe fighting? I feel like fighting. I'm also confused. I'm scared. Mama, I'm scared. Mama, no! Karate chop, kill him. Yeah! Death. Death awaits you. 25. Slowking. Ooh, that's a good one. That's experience right there. How do we beat a Slowking though? Electric, right? We just switch right back to little Albelz. Little Albelz. Dude, what was that? Did he just like... Saw when I threw him out, his eyes went up like he was one of those crazy people. So weird. Sky uppercut. I want a flying physical move on some of my guys. That would be so good. I always thought Slowking was a cool Pokemon. I've never used one, but it was never super easy to get one. Also, this dude's got a lot of flying attacks. I mean, I say it wasn't easy. Oh, you dick! No! No! Oh, shit! Well, that sucks. Oh, I'm sad. I'm so sad. It's like part of me just died. Literally. Ow. My starting Pokemon is dead. I'm gonna cry. The Rio. That's just my electric Pokemon just died. Oh man. I don't know how I feel anymore, man. So Drio's still normal type, right? I can just fight and kill him. Tells roleplay. Copied my Sandvale. What shit does Sandvale? Oh, it's probably just when it's Sandstorm. We good. Toxic, might as well. It's gonna be a minute to kill him. I might have to switch anyway. Oh no. This is difficult. I never know what moves they have. I assumed because he wasn't killing me that it was gonna be okay. Yeah, they switched to Rock Slide though. Damn. Well, let's start working on that one. That very disappointing death right there. I don't like it at all. So sad. Tail Whip. You want to learn Tail Whip now? Man, you ain't learning no Tail Whip. A lot of experience, though. Okay, so we need to... Okay, so Charizard, you are unfortunately gone. Sorry, Charizard. I didn't mean it. Okay, well... Chad, stop friggin' ringing my phone. Damn. Pokemon League is the great gathering place of all trainers who wish to become champion. I don't care. I just lost my Pokemon, you snot. Be sensitive. Can't, it's not a door. No, it's just a window. Can't tell sometimes. Man, I'm so sad. Let's do the Super Potion? Super Potion for Mr. A. Now we have, what, 3 level 23s. Oh, man. Probably start leveling up Harpulus, too. Damn. This Viper Poison. I'll be poison. Psychic normally? I don't have psychic. Don't have good. Damn it. You actually have a poison attack? You son of a pup. Oh my god. The chances right there. The absolute chances that he had a friggin' psychic attack or a poison. Way over my head. My bad. And with the rock attacks. Crush Claw. That's all I got. My normal attack. Don't you dare kill Eevee. I would be boned so bad if they start killing off more. We should heal again, right? Maybe. Down 40. Eevee is down 40. Whoa, not Ether. Not Ether. I mean, we can buy so many super potions. I'm not super concerned. Get a super potion. Ha! Laugh, damn it, laugh. So the question now is, who do we throw onto the team? Obviously, moves aren't a concern, but there's always that concern of not having a Pokemon that can survive a hit. Right now, we have good coverage, I think. Snover is looking fairly nice. Wait, who's he switching to? I wasn't reading. Or yeah, I should have switched. Yeah, we're gonna switch. Fighting. Garanaki has a fighting move, I think. I believe. Maybe. It does. Imprison. I don't know what Imprison does, I won't lie. Pin Missile, now there's a move I know. Nothing says Jolteon like using a Pin Missile. Guess Eevee would be best. I mean, Fire's all I got, really. Oh no, I could have went flying too. Hornbin would have been a good choice. I didn't think that one through. I mean, Lediva's garbage experience, let's be honest. But definitely could have gone there. A heart scale. What did the heart scale do again? We did it! We're at the top. Hi, Jasmine. Pokemon always kept the sea lit at night, but it got sick and it's gasping for air. Well, give it some air! Which old style do you prefer of Zelda? Link to the Past, Top View, or Ocarina 3D? So this is where I'm gonna contradict myself on this one. I prefer Link to the Past style, the top-down view. I've never beaten Link to the Past. I do enjoy 3D ones. Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. I have played Twilight. Oh, I finished Twilight Princess on stream. Wind Waker I've played, never beaten. I don't mind all those, but top-down, I always have a soft spot for those kind of RPGs. But I mean, Link to the Past is on the SNES thing for Nintendo Switch too, so I could always throw that in there somewhere. That could be a fun one to watch me screw up. But that's across the street, and I can't leave Amphi unattended. I'm gonna go get the medicine across the lot. Thank you for opening that door, by the way. Paulo. What do you... Oh, I don't know what language that would be. But yeah, top-down view. Like, I mean, I'd probably use the original Zelda 1, as a much more fitting example of RPGs, or not RPGs, of game style that I would prefer. I don't know if I'd qualify it. I mean, it kind of is an RPG. I don't know if I would qualify it that way, though. Okay, well, little Albelz, it was fun. It was fun. Oh man, I hardly got to enjoy the time. My man. Another one down. Well, who do we grab from the reserves? Kinda leaning toward Rose. I'm thinking maybe Halimar. I don't know much about Pachirisu, to be honest. So let's give Halimar a shot. Of course he knows a fighting attack. God damn it. Okay. Halimar, you are off the reserves. See number 3? Yeah, number 3. Okay, so you're off that. Diablo 3 style, top-down dungeon. I don't know. I don't think I have... I don't think I'd be against that. I don't know if I'd... I mean, the thing is, though, with a lot of those top-down ones, they tend to... like, you can only move left, up, right, or down. And with Diablo style, you would have a lot more free range, which... I don't know, I kind of like the squares on the map. But... Hey, there's our Pachirisu. Took me a second. Okay. So... Halimar joins the team. It's almost time that we go back to the daycare and get get Rick's back. My man Rick's been sitting on the sidelines training while we're fighting everything. We're gonna run out of reserves so quickly. Okay, so now we have, unfortunately, more low-level Pokemon. So I've been avoiding training Harpalus because I need an excuse to keep Surf on the team for a while. And that's kind of the excuse I'm using. Is there a Diablo 4 coming soon? Yeah, it's called Immortal. I'm joking. I don't know. I've only played Diablo 3, so again, it's one of those games where I don't know what it used to be like. I never played Diablo 1 or 2. 3 was okay. I won't lie, I got bored with it. But That was only because the seasons went on forever. I mean, even the seasons, though, they weren't super exciting for me. You kind of geared up, you finished gearing up, and then, I mean, unless you were pushing ridiculous rip numbers. What's this swimmer got Ultras for? What's this bullshit? What's this? Mr. A's got a water move. Played the first one and skipped the second. I mean, I hear a lot of good stuff about the second Diablo. I just never played it. I didn't know about it at the time of it being released. When you say beat Diablo 3, I mean, it's not really a game you beat. I mean, you just hit max level twice. This Moltres. So glad he keeps hitting himself in the cube. That's some free experience right there. One more time, hit yourself. And fine. Get the headbutt out. Little snot. Lamar level 7, level 8. Elamar, my man, level 1. That Moltres was some nice experience. If this guy wants my phone number, dude's got it. I will give this guy my phone number, no problem. Switch to Cornbin. It's an oddish, it's not worth doing training. It's gonna be garbage experience, or at least not enough that I'd concern myself with switching and possibly taking damage. No, I didn't kill. And he crits, of course. You little oddish. With the red blood eyes. 333 experience. That wasn't too bad, actually. I was expecting much less from an oddish. Wade, what do you want? Found all kinds of berries. If you want, I'll share some with you. Listen, Wade, I got no way of getting back there, so F you. You see me. Oh, I'm in the wrong lane. I'm running right. I'm like, I see you. What the hell? Come on. Arva. The poison Pokemon. You're killing me here, game. I don't have a psychic attack yet. Stevie again. We'll go Crush Claw. Sing. Ooh, wait, I got the flute now. We're good. Waste your turn putting me to sleep, I'll wake up. I'd rather you get a free hit on me. Status. Blue flute. Yeah, Tickle. What does Tickle do? There's a move called Tickle? Oh god, and it's an attack drop. That's actually bad. All I use is physical attack. Ooh, but your defense fell. Smelling salt. Slap, slap. Slap, slap, slap. Clap, clap, clap. So close, so close. One more hit. Don't Tickle again. I'm surprised he didn't go for Sing again. I was greatly expecting him to use Sing. And me to be wasting my time using the flute over and over and over. Sheer cold. Oh, he didn't even have 4 attacks. Ha! I forgot, he only had 3, didn't he? Okay. Item. Dibs. Shadow Claw. Shadow Claw sounds fun. Okay, so we still haven't encountered anyone yet, right? Never mind. First Pokemon of the route. It's a Lickitung in the water. Licky. I mean, I'll be honest, this sounds like a decent Pokemon. How do the Karate Chop shouldn't kill him, right? Unless it crits. Covet, what does that do? Damage, 7. I don't think Karate Chop will kill. It should. Lickitun's too tanky. Yeah, we good, we good. Nah, I need this first one. First Pokemon of every route we gotta catch. After that, then maybe. But I kind of need some of the experience. The question is, who gets the name for Lickitung? Because we catching this guy. Yeah. Don't know. Actually, you know what? I got a name for this. I don't know if it'll fit, though. Oh yeah, it'll fit. There we go. The no encounter cheats on 7 and 8. Yeah. I won't lie, I used them after beating the game, and I only did it because I just did not want to go through all of that. I was doing trophy hunting for a little bit, and then I kind of gave up on it. But it was something I was thinking about doing more. I'm just not too good at trophy hunting, because I'm bad at games. So, tough one. It's definitely a tough one. Okay, so this route is Lickitung. Lickitung. That's N, so this one very bottom. Cool. Skipped over this one though. I don't remember when Route 39 happened. Now I'm kind of upset I missed it. Fights every 2 seconds on 9. Dude, there was this one point at the end of Final Fantasy VIII, and I went insane because it just encounters every step. I could not handle it. I don't know what was going on, but I was freaking out. It was some dungeon thing or whatever though. Like end game dungeon. But it sucked. It took me like an hour to walk across a room. Luxio. I got nothing specific for Luxio, so I guess we just go Eevee again. Here. Punch, okay. Nothing notably scary so far. Dead. Crit. Oh, Eevee, my man. Eevee's new best. Whale-Ren. Uh-oh. Is he water ice? Yeah, I had never trained it. I'm pretty sure by the time I got out of here it was trained, but I didn't have it at the time. I don't remember. Flash cannon, or if you kill Eevee, I will be pissed. It's steel, it shouldn't kill. Okay, good. I'm gonna pop a super potion real quick. We are not losing Eevee right now. That is not happening. game's slowly gonna turn into like a farming. Flame meal. If it doesn't do a lot, then we'll switch to Crush Claw. Oh god, we're switching to Crush Claw. Oh god. Much better. Much better. We might have to use another super potion. No! You son of a bitch. Oh my god, no. The crits, though. The crits. Oh, hell. Put him to sleep, please. I mean, the remaster... well, not even just the remaster, the ports for PS4, having all those... It doesn't deactivate the trophies when you use the what do you call it? It doesn't deactivate the trophies when you use the cheats, which kind of makes a lot of them super easy to get in all the Final Fantasy games on PS4. Wait, when did I send Harpolis out? I don't remember doing that. Also, why would I care to learn Water Gun? I have Surf. Also, Bullet Punch is Steel? Or did I misread that? CeeLo. Okay, we need to take this seriously now. No more switching in now. CeeLo, we just fought Whaleren. That is a weird situation we got there. I don't think CeeLo is ice though. So Power Whip. Ice. Okay, well. Oh, that's so bad. I can't believe it. EB is down. We are just falling apart today. So EB is dead. I don't know anymore. I'm so dead. I'm so screwed. I'm losing everything. Everything we've known and loved. So he's down. We kind of need to get back to a Pokemon Center real quick. Kinda need to get back to that Pokemon Center after beating the crap out of this Lickitung. I just want to know if Lickitung's worth the experience. Did Cornman have a fighting move? I don't think he does. He does not. This might be... Let's try Garanaki. I forgot what attacks Lickitung had. That Destiny Bond. Nope. So we're not fighting any Lickitungs. That ain't happening. Just throwing that one out there. Ever. Never, ever, ever fighting a Lickitung. Destiny Bond, Mist Ball, Razor Wind, Covet. Huh. Okay. So EB. Oh man, I am so sorry. Well, we need another one, so... See, I have Cornbin already. I don't need another bug Pokemon. I don't have a Grass or Ice, though. So I kind of want to lean toward putting Rose on the team. we're definitely gonna need to farm up some experience. Chad, what do you want? Granddaughter's name's Daisy. When she's around, even the most ferocious Pokemon calm down. Listen here, buddy. Stop researching Professor Oak's granddaughter. It's weird. Very weird. I didn't buy anything recently. Is there a person in the Pokemon for us? I feel like she always buys us stuff, so there's always someone here. Silk Scarf. Ooh. Oh man, we're down. Eevee's gone. Oh, Silk Scarf is boost to normal attacks, isn't it? Oh, that would have been so good. It is. Oh, Eevee. Dude, why? Why? Oh man. I don't have anyone with normal type moves anymore. We do have grass. We have a miracle seed. So what do we got? What do we got? Ice Grip is normal? I thought that was a water. Did they change that? It used to be water, right? Okay, so Calamar at the moment. I can't tell if he's supposed to be a special attacker or a physical. I assume special, but I have no clue at the moment. Garanaki's definitely a special attacker, or physical. Excuse me, man. So he's looking fairly well for the most part. No concerns. Quick attack, though. I mean, it's not worth putting a Silk Scarf on. This doesn't really matter at the moment. Wait, better attack than special attack? Really? Guess I could see that. I think there is physical. That's good. You're a physical attacker? Really? That's so weird. Well, he's got half-half, so got good type coverage though. Whoops. Special attacker with no special attacks. So in this game, did TMs get used up on use, or was this when they started making them like infinite? We should test it with something I'm not worried about. Shadow Claw. Do we need Shadow Claw? I mean, it'd be a good way to give someone the proper outlook, proper type coverage later on. Screw it, we're giving Dig to Garanaki. Dude needs that so bad. He needs a ground move. Shit. Get rid of Toxic. I know we just learned Toxic, but... And see, Toxic Dig would be a good combination too. I shouldn't have done that. Wah, wah. I am not the brightest. I make rash decisions. Buy a bunch more potions. There we go. Wish they had better potions than that. I would buy everything. Okay. Let's... we marked Lickitung on the map, right? Maybe? I don't think we did, actually. Yeah, we did. Okay. Okay, we're good. Let's fight a few more trainers before we finish for today. We'll just save wherever we were at in the water. So unfortunately, experience farming off Lickitung is not going to happen if he has Destiny Bond, because there is way too much risk involved with that. If he goes first somehow and I kill him and I get screwed, no. Ain't gonna try it. So if there's a different Pokemon in the water here that can possibly provide more reliable experience, I can go that route. but I don't think we're gonna go the route with Lickitung. A lot of these Pokemon are having the actual proper types now. What's up, boss? Much appreciated for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Okay, Blissey. Oh, Blissey is going to be some good experience. Let's throw Rose in there to get to suck up all this experience. Actually, I wonder if I probably could have done Halimar first. Switch to Rose. And got both of them good experience. I just don't know if I want to switch to Halimar. I need fighting attack. So Garanaki should be okay with Karate Chop. It's gonna take a while to kill him off. Ha! One. Oh, that's why I stopped using Rose. Now I remember. Because switch training Rose is a pain because of the hail. Forgot about that. So close. Metal Claw isn't good against ground, is it? No. Never mind. Almost panicked. And death by hail. Technically, that means Rose killed it. Good job, good job. Okay, so... let's get... wait, this is a new route, right? Oh, whoa. Raikou and Entei are on my map. Okay, okay. I mean, I'm not going to catch them, but they're on the map. We're gonna hold off on catching another Pokemon right now. Get back up to our route. Wait, we're still on 41, aren't we? Shit, I never got out of here, so we gotta catch it. Okay. Guess our Pokemon for this route is Porygon 2. How do we weaken this without killing it right now? Spikes. Okay. Porygon 2 is not looking all that sweet right now. That was a crit. Damn. Mr. A is not strong, is he? Evolutions are not randomized. Attacks are randomized. Items in the overworld are randomized. Trying to think what else. Not 100% sure. There was a lot of options in the randomizer, and I was kind of winging it. The only things that I made sure was that I didn't put legendaries as random encounters. I was genuinely concerned that, you know, I'd run into legendaries, and I just didn't want to. I didn't want to ruin it and just do that, because I look toward not having to. What was I gonna say? Not having to utilize the same Pokemon that I feel like everyone utilizes. But I don't know. I'm having fun with some of the Pokemon I have, even though the moves are different. Metroid Prime 2. Could have been fun. Okay, so this one, Pokemon Porygon 2. Where is he? Okay. That's our Pokemon for that route. Cool stuff. guess that means we continue then. We'll at least get to the next city before we save and stop. I don't think it's too far. Now, how is Porygon 2 experience-wise, though? Can I farm him up for some good levels? Download raised attack. Wait. Mine didn't have download. This sucks. Do you own an N64? Oh, we had... Growing up, I think we had 3 N64s. So my parents were divorced, so we had one at both parents' houses. And then my sister bought a crystal blue N64, which freaking awesome. I love those N64s where they had the translucent colors. Were the best things ever. Okay, Dig was probably not. Karate Chop would have been a better option, I think. Never mind, they're both garbage. Quick attack. Finish them. Tap, tap. Hopefully this is good experience. Come on. 200 each. Wah, wah. Fight this guy. Porygon 3's average 180. Oh, this guy's got a lot of Pokemon. Oh, what's with the whale rim? This is like the second one in like less than 10 minutes. I guess Mr. Ray is my best option here. Missed out on the N60. See, I grew up as a very Nintendo... I was very Nintendo raised, let's put it that way. I had the original Nintendo, Super Nintendo, N64, GameCube, etc. all the way up. GameCube was a fresh start, the Platinum GameCube. Nice. But PlayStation, I didn't have a PlayStation until the PS2. So I missed out on a lot of stuff with that. Xbox, I had an Xbox. I didn't care for it. I really didn't care for Xbox. I played Halo, and I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Dawn of Destiny or something like that. Other than that, I had no use for my Xbox. See your squad. Oh, whoops, I forgot to move Rose onto the team. My bad. My bad. I'll fix that after this. But Rose was put onto the team in place of Eevee that died out. Wait, who was he switching to? I wasn't paying attention. Watch his replay. Slacking. Ironically, the starter ended up being Charizard. My options were not that great, and I ended up picking the very blatant, obvious one. Garnaki's probably my best option. Slacking's gonna be crap ton of experience. We gotta do switch training. Slacking's gonna be fantastic experience. Took a while to get used to Halo. Oh, it's just like a... Is he picking his nose? Slacking's got his friggin' pinky up his nose. Okay. I'm gonna use a Super Potion just to see if he has a different move that's gonna suck. Loafing around, okay, fine. Karate Chop, do it! Kill him, please. Please kill him. Close enough. Yeah, the starter was Charizard. Unfortunately, died not that long ago. This has not been my best stream. Pokemon randomly threw a rock slide at us and unfortunately wrecked him. Mirror. Just copies the last move. see, Halimar is going to be fast, so... Does Mirror Move copy if they use it their turn? Like if they use it the second turn and then the next turn you go first, can you still copy theirs? Can't say I've ever used Mirror Move normally. Let's send Mr. A back out. Ooh, can't put me to sleep. What now, you little heart? Poliwhirl. Probably should just leave Mr. A in. I don't think Poliwhirl's worth switching out for experience. Try attack. It's garbage damage. It's garbage. Use it again. Go for it. Hopefully it doesn't freeze, but hey. Take the chance. Burned. Okay. That still sucks. It still sucks, but I think I can handle a burn. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, we cannot handle that kind of burn. Tyro. Hornbin has Aerial Ace. Probably my best option here, given my current situation. Tyrogue's another one I'm not thinking he's going to be worth a lot of experience. Okay. Spinda. See, Garanaki's poison, but I feel like he's still my best option here. Worst case scenario, I have one full restore. I just hope that it's not a situation where I die. Please don't have a surf, don't have surf or anything like that. Arm thrust is fine. Go that is perfectly okay with me. I'm cool with that attack, don't worry. Quick attack should finish him. God, I hope. Yep. Now we gotta cleanse that poison off, because I don't want to die. I don't want to die, mommy. No, wrong one. Oh, it is that one. Yeah. Too many bag slots. It's so confusing. I just tried using it on the wrong one. My bad. There he is. He was in Mr. A's spot last time, I swear. I don't have burn heals. I don't know how far this is going to take it either. I want to waste super potions, but I don't want to die either. So let's at least get Garanaki to full health. We'll just kind of avoid using Mr. A with that burn for a bit. Try to avoid using him. Politoed? Oh, that's gotta be good experience level 24 though. Holy shit. So Politoed is just water, right? There's no... I don't know if he has a second type. He's not part grass, is he? And we're gonna find out in a second, but... Mega Kick. Oh my god, my heart. My heart just skipped a beat right there, guys. What's the chance he's gonna do that twice in a row? Headbutt, okay. Oh, that's still dead. Garanaki, you're not gonna take a lot of damage from physical attacks. And he missed anyway. Just go dig. Swallow. shit's a swallow? Ugh. I mean, 2 digs is probably still a decent outfall. Let's see if we need 3. Make a kick again. This better be worth it experience-wise. Oh, we outsped him that time. That's nice. Then Polytoad goes first the next one. Sweet. Completely avoid every attack. And he crits on the last one. Billion experience, 200. Okay, we switched twice, so he's still about 600 something experience. Okay. How far is this other island? We need to heal. Just top off Cornbend. I don't know if I should fight or not. Restarted Heart Gold save. What should you name the Wooper you just got? Swooper. I got nothing. I'm not good at naming. That's why I'm just naming people, or naming my Pokemon after followers and that. I'm not good at coming up with names. Eradicate, though. Eradicate. Dude, everyone has Bone Rush all of a sudden. What the hell? You're not all Q-Bones. Damn. Hit enough? Metal sound. What's that? Defense? Special defense. Okay, so that does nothing. Basically does nothing. Eradicate ain't got no special attack. There's no special attack stat. Ekans, poison. I have nothing to handle poison. I also don't feel like switch training with an Ekans. Not exactly a worthwhile experience trade for getting an extra hit. Intimidate, really? Really, Ekans? Intimidate? Nah. Can we flinch him? We can burn him. What is that? What is that? Whipped up a whirlwind. I don't even know what that means. What Pokemon lingo attack is whipped up a whirlwind? Razorwind, okay. Never mind. Razorwind. Ha! 200 something experience for an Ekans. Totally not worth it. Okay, what was the reason I didn't like Porygon 2 last time? I feel like there was a reason I didn't like him. It was a bad experience, wasn't it? I'm not going to be able to run with Halimar, he's too low. We'll switch. And... I mean, I kind of want to fight, but... Pin Missile. That ain't going to do nothing. Kill him for the experience anyway. I've lost too many Pokemon to not try for whatever experience I can get at this point. Okay, keep training all these up and then losing them shortly after they get up to par. And it's killing me. Well, it's killing them, which in return is killing me. At least he stayed asleep the whole fight. Yeah, 218. Could have been worse. Oh, is this it? We made it! Pokemon Center, please. Wait a second, I'll double check. No one's dead, we're good. Okay, we can get rid of Mr. A's burn finally. I'm not super concerned with buying burn heals. Antidotes are my concern because if I don't know if it's normal rules, but I plan on, like, if someone dies from poison walking around, that's still gonna count as a death for me. Okay, so we need to get Rose on our team before I end this. So let me track down Snover. Snover's like 300 something. I don't know numbers. Snover is 459. I was way off. Okay. And then for the reserves, we're just gonna take Snover out. Good. Sounds good to me. That is gonna be it for me for today, though. We finished up the 4th gym. We did the lighthouse. We swam our way over to Cyanwood, where we're gonna get the medicine for the Ampharos in the lighthouse. And we lost 2 Pokemon. As well as caught, I think, 3? I don't remember. I gotta figure out that one route as well before next time. Because we walked through Route 39, and I didn't remember switching to 39. So whatever our first encounter was there, I'm gonna look that up, and we'll encounter it once and try. Other than that, I'm gonna skip right over it. But yeah, it sucks. Missed a route. Not even 47, 48. It's like endgame, right? Yeah. I don't think we even go that way. Because next up is where Raikou is right now. Yep. Anyway, appreciate everyone stopping by and watching. I'm a host. I think Misfit probably. Granted, throwing it out there, I don't care for the game Fortnite. Misfit, he's a nice guy though. So, appreciate everyone stopping by, watching, all that good stuff. Yeah, every Tuesday I stream Pokemon. So, if you're interested, feel free to stop by. It's a weekly thing. At least until this game's done, then I'll do something else. But yeah, take care. I will see you guys later. Have a good one.